Hello, everybody. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Just want to go over this week's training. By the way, everybody who was able to make it out to our little holiday party Saturday, thanks for coming by. Those of you that missed it, sorry you missed it. It's definitely a good time. We'll have to do more little events like that. So starting Monday, we're going to test our. Last week we tested our barbell movements, and this week we're going to test our Olympic lifts. So first thing, Monday, get your warm up out of the way. Probably going to give you about pretty decent amount of time, 20, 30 minutes to try to find a 1 rep max on the clean. I'd really like to see you go into a squat clean, full clean, but depending on what level you're at or how long you've been doing the lifts, I'm just looking to see any type of clean, the heaviest you can go. For some of you that just started with us, this may turn into more of a like a little bit of a coaching session, just trying to teach you the movement, teach you the technique, even whether it's from the hang position or from the knee, low hang, or even from the shin or from the floor. We just want to make sure that your movement patterns are proper and correct before you actually start trying to test it as a 1 rep max. The others that are more intermediate and advanced, this is time to try to figure out where we're at on your 1 rep max clean. Moving into the conditioning piece, we're going to be doing Helen. This is a benchmark workout for CrossFit. Actually, one of my favorites. It's 3 rounds for time, 400-meter run. And if it's raining tomorrow, I haven't really looked, but it's been raining all day, we're going to switch that to a 500-meter row. Or if you need to modify it, go ahead and do a 500-meter row if you're having some issues with your running. I like to try to do benchmark workouts every once in a while just so you can kind of get an idea where you're at. You really should keep track of those times. So 3 rounds, 400-meter run, 21 kettlebell swings. American swings is the standard. So just kind of putting your head through the window. It doesn't have to be perfectly vertical, but it does have to be overhead. And then 12 pull-ups, which basically just get your chin over the bar any way you want. Butterfly, kipping, strict, doesn't really matter. We're going to throw a 15-minute cap on this. So if you're having a difficult time with any of these movements and you can't get this done in 15 minutes, scale it accordingly so you are getting into the 15-minute range. There's no reason why this workout should take anybody that long. Extra credit, knee to elbows, 3 by 12 to 15. Try to do some unbroken sets. For some of you that are a little bit more advanced, careful on tearing your hands. Just make sure that you're not going to rip up on your hands. Tuesday, we're going into some skill work. We're doing some wall walks. To properly do those, you're basically getting in a push-up position, face down, feet against the wall, and just walking all the way up to the wall. Your nose should actually touch the wall. That's how close you should be getting to the wall. If you're a little bit more advanced, do some handstand push-ups as well. This is just like 10-15 minutes. We're going to be playing around doing some skill work. Conditioning piece, we're going to do an open workout. Again, make sure you guys scale accordingly. This is a 13-minute workout. That's all it is, 13 minutes. So, with the skill work, we're going to spend a little extra time, probably like 20 minutes on that skill work, as a matter of fact, because you're getting plenty of time, get prepped, and then go into 16.4, which was a open workout from last year. You have 13 minutes to complete as much as you can on this, on these 4 movements. The weight is 225 deadlift, 155 for women. If you're going to be stuck doing deadlifts a majority of the time with this 13-minute clock, let's kind of be smart about this and scale back to 185, maybe 95, or even go down to 135. Whatever it takes. But we want you to try to blow through these deadlifts relatively fast. I'm not saying they got to be unbroken, but you do have to get to them relatively quick. Then the second movement is 55 wall ball. On the standards for the open, it's 20-pound ball to the 10-pound target, which is the top circle. Women go 14-pound ball to the 9-foot target. And then we're going to do a 55-calorie row and then 55 handstand push-ups. If you're modifying the workout and you're not getting handstand push-ups, just go ahead and do regular push-ups. Really, 13 minutes if you're getting through this whole thing in 13 minutes, you're going to the games next year. Extra credit. We're going to do practice your double unders. Just kind of give you three chances to try to go unbroken. So try to see how many you could do unbroken at one time. Wednesday, conditioning piece seems to be very popular lately. Kind of everybody's building their cardio motor. It's kind of cool. For time, you're going to be required to do a 300 calorie air assault, a 3,000 meter row, and a 3,000 meter run. The 3,000 meter run breaks down to like 1.86 miles. You can basically use any kind of strategy you want to break this up any way you want to get done the quickest. If you want to do 100 calories on the air assault, 1,000 meters on the row, 1,000 meter run, and do that for 3 rounds, that's fine. Doesn't matter. You want to do, you want to do the row and the run first and then bang out the 300 calories. I don't care. Just start off on the air assault bike, do a calorie, and then just jump on these 3Ks and then do the 299 calories. You do need to go in that order, though. You have to do the air assault, the row, then the run. Thursday, skill work. We're going to go with rope climbs. We're going to spend some time playing around with the rope climbs and try to get you better at that. And then the conditioning piece. It's 4 cycles or 4 rounds, whatever you want to call it. You're going to do a 4-minute AMRAP. So that means clock starts. You have 4 minutes to do a 100-meter row as fast as you can. Once you get done with that 400 or that 100-meter row, you're going to stay on these 3 movements as long as you can, or as fast as you can, with whatever time's left on that 4-minute clock. So let's just say you hit that 100-meter in 30 seconds. Now you got 3:30 to hit these as many as you can. So you got 14 Russian swings, heavy. You got 12 box jump overs, and then 9 toe to bar. Go back to the 15 swings, 12 box jump overs, 9 toe to bar. When the 4-minute clock is up, we're going to yell time. You got a 2-minute rest, and then you're going to do it all over again. You're going to repeat that 4 times. The only time you row, it's like a cash in. So you row 100 meters, and then you stay on these 3 movements. And score yourself by totaling all these. The 100 meters is basically just a cash in, so there's no points for it. Just get it done as fast as you can, and then just keep track of these reps. And total reps is going to be your score. Moving into Friday, we're going to test the snatch. Anyhow, if you're more advanced, obviously you're going to be doing a full snatch, squat snatch, whatever you want to call it. If you're not, same scenario as Monday. You're going to probably have about 30 minutes to play around, kind of teach you proper movement and maybe a little bit mobility if you're having some issues with your mobility and your positioning. So that's what we're doing on Fridays. Get an idea where you're at. And then open workout 14.1, one of my favorites. Not really. 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes to do as many rounds and reps as you can. 30 double unders, 15 power snatch, 75 and 55. It's very light. Once you get done with that, extra credit, jump on the assault bike and hit 50 calories for time. There you have it. So this is this week's training. I hope everybody had a great weekend, and I will see you this week.